So the people pay that tax. So if you figure that in there and everything else, you know, it's stupid. You're just paying for stuff indirectly and increasing the cost of everything.
Now, when you say healthcare, I'm assuming from your states' rights position that you would be opposed to. Are you opposed to the current healthcare reform based on states' rights argument?
Did you read my site? You told me.
I know, but they didn't. So yes.
There's three problems with healthcare. There's the problem of medication. In fact, one I didn't really think of that when I decided to run. But if I don't run, I wouldn't last out the next 6 years or whatever it was. Because if that thing goes effective 4 years, I can't afford to pay for my medicine. I just ordered medicine, and my share of 3 months' medicine is $300. So if my insurance company and Medicare stops paying for it, you know, that's like $1,000 a month or so. And the Social Security, that's a joke. And the other thing is the lawsuits. Now, who wins lawsuits? Lawyers. Lawyers make tons of money on lawsuits. And it started way before the cigarette deal, but the cigarette deal really made them billionaires for no stupid reason, because people should be able to decide themselves what chances they want to take in life. And the money they gave those people is ridiculous. And most of that went to the lawyers anyhow. Now, who's in Congress? Lawyers. You think the lawyers are going to fight other lawyers and give them just laws? And that's hard to believe. You know, you don't ask robbers to make laws against robbers, but you're asking lawyers to make laws against lawyers. So if you don't bring that under control, that's where most of the doctors have in trouble. That's where a lot of doctors are getting out of business, because they can't afford the insurance to pay for the lawsuits. And the other thing is the cost of people going into hospitals, emergency rooms, for stuff like cuts and bruises and colds and stuff. Now, I spent a few years in the military, and I saw what happens when you have absolutely free medical care. Any little problem, they run to the corpsman. I was in the Navy, so we had corpsmen. Whereas they could have, in normal situations, they would have taken care of that stuff themselves. They're doing the same thing with the emergency room. A couple of years ago, I crushed my wrist. I did it like at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't even get an x-ray till like 8 o'clock. And most of the people around there didn't seem to be sick at all. Just taking up space and stuff. Now, you've got hospital equipment. Now, I don't know how good the Army and Air Force hospital people are. But corpsmen, like I was on a destroyer, I don't remember whether it was second or third class corpsman, but he had care of 300 people, no matter what happened. There wasn't a doctor. There was a doctor in numbers on another ship, but that didn't necessarily mean that he could come to our ship and take care of anything. That corpsman had to be able to take care of stuff. All you have to do is set up a little clinic in a corner, put a hospital corpsman in there, Army medical person. He could take care of 90% of those problems very cheaply. In a place like Columbia, a doctor can be there on call, pro bono, and have a different doctor every day of the week, every day of the year. There's so many doctors around here. And that's a lot cheaper to run a small clinic like that than to run to the hospital. And anybody can do that.